I'm gonna go for just 1 second. Be right back. Okay, now, sorry for the delay. I'm trying to get really comfortable here in my couch. Okay, so this is what's been going on. So I've heard around that Velma, this new HBO adaptation, is an animation adaptation of the old Scooby Doo cartoons. I see now that it's centered on Velma, and for what I've heard, it's pretty bad. So I have no idea what to expect. The thing is that I try to avoid as many spoilers as I can. The only thing that I can say about the series is that apparently is like woke to the extreme, but in a bad way, and apparently is so bad that nobody, at least not from my feed, nobody has been saying anything positive about this Velma show. As the other thing that I know is that it right now it's on episode number 4. What else do I know? Oh, I know that this, I think the producer or something like that is this girl from The Office, Kelly. I know that she's involved in it. I don't know if she is a co-creator or something. I'm pretty much she is something of the sort, because I see a lot of her photos. I think also that she is Velma's voice, and Velma apparently is Indian. So I think I'm not wrong about this. I have no idea how much does any episode last. I'll This is today's challenge. My challenge today is to see how far can I actually stand it? Because you guys have to give me a shot here. I enjoy shows like The Boys, and I really enjoy the old shows. I really don't have that much tolerance for the newer shows where I just can't, and some of them do break the rules, like they try not to be woke, but they try to go to the other side where it's just grotesque, like probably I would say The Boys, but they really have a good critique there. So I want to see how much can I be watching Velma without rolling my eyes. I think this is going to be the challenge, and I have to say, I even though I don't have that much tolerance, I do try to see the good thing on everything I have. Like every single show, every single movie, every single anything I watch, I try to see the good thing in it. Okay? So I'll try to keep an open mind. Okay? I know that there's been a lot of criticism, but in all fairness, I've seen the same through other movies, and I say, okay, for example, I'm just gonna give this example. Wonder Woman 84. I'm not gonna say I loved it. Okay, I am definitely not gonna say I loved it because I didn't. Okay, there were many things that I was like, oh my goodness, like cringing really bad. But I do believe that it got a lot more hate than it should have. Okay, yes, some things are silly. Yes, some things are like impossible here, but in all fairness, I don't think it should have gotten that much hate. So, and much of that hate came from the YouTube videos that this movies reviews and all of that. That's pretty much where all the hate I saw came from. So I'm gonna see if Velma fills the same criteria, or is it? This is not a joke, but probably I heard in 2 or 3 different shows. Please do not watch it because it's really that bad. So I'm here to see if it's really that bad. Is it really that cringe-worthy? Anyway, I got it already here. Of course, I will not be able to show the video because this is live, But every oh shit, I don't have a mirror here. Should have brought a mirror just to show you like, oh, this is what's happening. But I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't know. There's gonna be some noise, by the way, because I live in a really noisy neighborhood. So yeah, that's what's happening. Anyway, so I'm gonna start just watching it. I'll try to turn up the volume pretty much so that you guys, if you guys have already seen, hey, good evening, Mo Pop Shop. So like I said, I'm just gonna keep the volume up because I have nothing that can reflect what I'm watching. So I'm sorry about this, guys, but I'll try to see how bad it is, and I'll tell you if you should or should not watch Velma. Okay, especially for old people like us. You know, that's it. Oh, I had my glasses because I'm old, and I definitely need to have my glasses if I really want to make sure I understand anything from the show. So here we go. Shit, I pressed something that I shouldn't. There we go. Can't hear really that much.
My name is Velma Dinkley,
Wait.
and this is my origin story. Sure, normally origin stories are about tall, handsome guys struggling with the burden of being handed even more power. And if they are about girls, it's usually like, hey, what made this hot chick go crazy? So to remedy this, I've decided to finally share the bone-chilling events that drove me to assemble the greatest team of spooky mystery solvers ever. Yeah, it was me, not Fred and his weird sex band. This is my story, told my way. And it starts with a murder, bitch.
Okay, so it's definitely not Fred's story.
Brenda? Ugh. Ugh. This school
Why?
sucks.
Why do I have to see two roaches copulating? It's a horrible way to go.
Team shower
Okay.
discussion topic of the day. Have you ever noticed how pilot episodes of TV shows always have more gratuitous sex and nudity than the rest of the series?
Oh my god, I have.
Oh, you're trying to be obvious?
What Rachel Brosnahan's boobs look like.
And John Cheadle's butt. Well, I for one think it's lame.
Agree. So lame.
The lamest.
Oh, I actually kind of love it. Sex sells, and in today's overcrowded market, you need a hook.
The only hook a good show ever needs is good storytelling.
Then why was your favorite part of the river?
So they're trying to be very meta, or what's?
Called I was tired in the sea.
No, it's because it was hot.
You can have it both ways.
No, you can't. Just admit, we are all secretly perverts.
Okay. She's evil. Holy crap.
And how do you feel about Grace Blind casting, Daphne?
Well,
Oh.
as an Asian woman, I think it's
So
cool.
this is
I mean,
Daphne?
not to oversimplify the thorny issue, but everyone loves it when white people play Jesus or a professional boxer. Why can't it ever go the other way, right?
Yes.
So I guess
wasn't
this
expecting
is.
such an enlightened answer from such.
A bitch.
Oh.
Velma? What the hell? You almost killed me. Guess I didn't try hard enough.
See, now if this was a show, it'd be super hot if you two kissed.
Krista, if this was a show, you would kill
Doesn't even have the tension to kiss. What?
Wait, did you climb in my locker to prove how skinny you are again? Ugh, we get it.
Holy shit.
She has no brain!
She has no brain.
I'm not dissing her. She has no brain!
What is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna pause a little. I don't know if the sound or sorry, I cannot.
Anybody? I know my rights. I get.
Okay, first impressions here. I see. I already got a lot against men, and I already saw at least 2 or 3 mentions against white people. So okay, I have no idea who's writing this, but they definitely do have an issue. The first woman we see is obviously Daphne here, But then the second woman, the next four women showing their butts first, and then we see their faces, and then one of them has to be a lesbian. Okay, so the jokes right now, nothing has really been haha funny. And the first things about this shower, I don't get it. It's like they were basically describing what was happening on the screen, like trying to be meta, or what is it? Anyway, I'm gonna continue.
I get a phone call and a handsome detective I infuriate with my indifference.
Oh,
Who killed Brenda, Velma? You're not real. You're not real.
Who isn't real, sweetie?
God's not real if you two morons are running this investigation.
I'll always miss that sense of humor, girl. Seriously, how long has it been since Daphne had you over to her house?
Since my mom went missing 2
Oh.
years ago.
Oh, right. That.
Oh my God, you totally forgot.
No, we didn't. Every day we're closer to finding Doodad.
Dia. Her name is Dia. You know what? We're done here. Peace.
holy
Unfortunately,
shit.
we're not done here, Velma. You're a suspect in Brenda's murder. Now sit.
I'm a suspect? I thought lesbians were good at solving crimes. It's like the one positive stereotype perpetuated by cop shows.
Velma. She was found in your
Really?
locker and you were lurking around the
Lesbians
showers
are
like a gym
good at
teacher who wasn't a gym
detectives because
teacher
that's what
anymore.
TV shows
Clearly,
have
they was
shown.
trying to
Okay.
frame me. And I wasn't lurking. I was waiting to shower alone.
Because of your weight?
What? No.
Because of your handsome face?
My face is fine.
Because of your hairy gorilla arm?
No, because I hate your stupid adopted daughter and her fake ass friends.
You go, girl.
And yet, you and Daphne used to be best friends. Isn't that right?
Yeah, until
Oh.
Daphne got hot and ditched me to hang out with Brenda and the other popular girls at Spooner's mom shop. I could kill them all.
Oh yeah, of course they had pictures of them throwing things on their chest in the police report. Of course they
you
do.
couldn't kill Brenda, sweetie.
But we also know we're not like the best detectives. So the only way we're going to convince the sheriff you're innocent is if you help us find Brenda's actual murderer.
Help you find Brenda's the murderer? But that's a mystery. And I don't solve mysteries. Not anymore.
What? Okay, so now the police women here, do they really have to be dumb?
Then you're screwed. You got 24 hours and then we arrest you. But still, so good seeing you. We miss you.
What?
Say hi to your father and Doodad.
So that's how police works in this universe. You have to solve your own accusation. You have 24 hours to solve this mystery, otherwise we are going to arrest you. What if she's actually innocent? Are you still gonna arrest her because she didn't solve the crime? I didn't know this is the way it worked, you know? Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Hey, watch where you're going, jerk. Oh.
Oh.
Hey, Fred.
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school. You cheat off me in Spanish because you think I'm Mexican.
Maybe. I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot. My doctor says it's basically sickle cell for rich guys.
Is it called rudeness?
It is.
Okay,
You're
so
right.
Is
Oh,
white,
wow. Thank you.
You're
is
not
privileged,
confident.
and is a
have you seen
douchebag.
Daphne? She
I get it.
texted me.
Oh, and he's taking selfies.
Brenda's.
And to me. No, I know. I'm caliente, as this one's people would say.
No, Brenda's dead.
And
What?
racist.
No, she was my plan B if you ever got too clingy. What happened?
Ask Velma.
Who?
Me, Fred, we were just. Forget it.
Oh, okay. So of course they have something going on. Of course.
Then when, Fred? When? And just FYI, I didn't kill Brenda.
And how are you going to prove that, Velma? You don't
What
solve
is she
mysteries
delusional?
anymore.
Feeling these
You're not
bony
real.
hands?
You're not real.
Seriously, who is this weirdo? Did your boss like adopt another kid?
Dad, you can't just eat soggy fries from the takeout container. You have to crisp them in the oven first.
I saw
Why?
you eat a fry out of the vacuum cleaner last week, so spare me. I've had a long day.
You had
Ugh.
a long day? I was accused of a murder I didn't commit.
And whose fault is that?
Excuse me?
Don't you raise your eyebrows at me, Steve Harvey. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Ugh, fine.
Velma, I love you, but I'm a lawyer, so trust me when I say this. People only think you murdered Brenda because you...
We're voted most revengey in the school yearbook. I know. Oh, those yearbook guys have no
Most
idea what's
revengey.
coming
Okay,
next.
so
No,
what they're
you're a
saying
weirdo.
is
Ever since
his
your mother
dad is a
disappeared,
lawyer
you
and
tried
he's
to
like
hang
so
out with the normal kids
uninterested
at Spooner's
about
malt shop.
Maybe
his
I
daughter's
came up there more.
accusation.
You hadn't knocked up a
Okay.
Spooner's waitress while your actual wife.
Well,
is
yeah,
still-
actually, this is
Velma,
something
that's
that
not fair. I'm
they
not
try to
just a
portray a
waitress.
lot.
I'm also
A basic bitch who doesn't even know how to use hashtags.
no. I'm also hashtag the owner of Spooners. Oh, the baby's kicking. Hashtag get my new camera out of my bag, Amon.
What?
You got an actual camera? With what money? Dad says we can't even afford to buy me a second sweater.
Oh gosh! I know, but it's about priorities. You need a real camera to capture
Naked
real
pregnant
unmanufactured
woman.
moments.
Naked pregnant woman.
Well,
Make-
I had to go prepare myself for prison. Not that you care.
Velma, real talk, Shiro to Shiro. People only think you're a murderer because you're a creepy loser. But that will change tonight when you become a glamorous waitress at Spooner's Malt Shop. If you're horny, let's do it.
Okay, I'm not really digging the kind of humor is going for.
That was
Okay.
Brenda's favorite song.
I guess
And
this
yeah,
is something that kind of explains something I saw in one of the videos that were criticizing Velma, is that it doesn't have like a target audience. Like they couldn't tell who was this addressed to. I didn't really watch much of it, but I do understand a little bit of that. I really am not getting so much of the jokes. I do see a lot of the repetitive things, like, okay, white people, hello, in the I see a lot of these things repeating itself, like, oh, white people, bad. White people, racist. Oh, white people, privileged. Oh, white people, douchebags. Okay, we get it. Okay? And also that all origin stories are focused on this really good looking dude. Okay. Daphne, the popular, the bitch, the bad person, and obviously in this case the victim would be the Indian, short, intelligent, odd girl. Okay, I've seen this kind of criticism about Indian fathers being really uninterested in their daughters' lives. Always like the guilt trip and blaming them and all that. Velma here apparently is like the victim in all aspects, like not only being accused of killing this girl because she was apparently the most vengeful or something person voted she was voted the most vengeful person at high school, so that really doesn't speak that highly of her. But she's also the victim of bullying, like people telling her all the bad things that she is. So far is like yeah, I kind of get what's happening here. So right now they are at the funeral of this Brenda girl, so let's see what else. How long? Oh my goodness, it's only been 8 minutes. It's only been 8 minutes. Ah, shit.
Yeah, normally in pop culture, when a slutty girl is murdered, we're all a little like, well, maybe she deserved it. But that is what made Brenda so special. She was the rare slut that did not deserve to be murdered. Thank you, Kristen.
A slut,
That was
yeah.
beautiful. But Brenda wasn't just a rare slut. She was a rare friend. In fact, she was such a rare friend. She made my previous so-called best friend look like a piece of crap. Especially now that I
Oh.
know she's the main suspect in Brenda's murder.
Daphne, sweet, that was private.
Ugh, dump this noise.
Why does she trash the uniform? Oh, shit. That's disgusting.
Hello? You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
What is?
I am a real man, Father. Who are you?
Oh, he
Did I
has
tell
daddy
you?
issues.
You
Of
remember?
course he
I
does.
have an illness.
What are you doing out here, Fred?
I guess since you're a stranger I'll never see again, I can tell you. I'm trying to pull myself together so I can be the man my father expects me to be.
Damn, Dilf City. Sorry, continue.
Real
No, I
man.
get it.
Hashtag
I wanna be
real
his
man,
at least,
okay.
But since Brenda died, I can't stop crying like a total puss.
Hey, it's okay. I get it. I have this whole thing with my mom.
Did she put her cigars out on you?
No. My mom smoked cigarettes.
Okay,
Thinking
now we
that
get a little
was
bit
the
of
first mystery
backstory.
I ever solved.
Hi, sweetie.
See, my mother wrote mysteries. And from
I mean, if I
that
ever
on,
showered
she
my
gave me
mom with a
little
hose,
mysteries to
I
solve
would have gotten
and
the
smooth.
sandal on my face.
Like the case of the missing idea juice. But eventually, I grew bold and sought mysteries of my own.
Okay.
But instead of feeling excited I found my Christmas presents, I felt terrible. I'd ruined Christmas, but still, my mom felt so bad for me. She ran out to buy something I could unwrap Christmas morning.
I
That
didn't
was the
understand
last
that.
time I ever saw her.
Oh.
Hey, don't forget to buy yourself something from me.
That night, the police found my mom's car abandoned and empty, except for her glasses and a single wrapped gift for me.
Oh.
So I put on my mom's glasses and vowed I wouldn't open her gift until I found her. But I felt so guilty that it was my mystery.
Did she
box
make
that had
herself
caused her to go
short-sighted
missing.
just because she
I
wanted to
started
wear
having
her
horrifying
mom's
hallucinations.
glasses? Okay.
This is all your fault, Velma. Why'd you have to go and solve your own mystery?
Now when I try to solve a mystery, my guilt triggers a potentially heart-stopping hallucination. Could exercising and eating less fried food help? We'll never know.
Wow, after hearing that, I not only feel emotionally hooked, I understand the stakes of your journey, Velma.
You remembered my name.
Huh? That's never happened to me before.
Fred, watch out!
You're right. If anyone ever saw me talking, they'd die of shame. Now.
What? Okay.
Velma, there you are.
Norville? What the hell?
You didn't answer my VMs, voicemails, and then
Oh
my
right,
because
that,
you beat me.
yeah, I kind of knew that. I forgot to mention that I knew that Shaggy now is Snorville, and for some reason
Yes,
he's
and I
black,
don't want to do our math homework together. Just email me your answers like always.
and he's not a stoner. Yeah.
I know what VMs are. Get to the point.
I already did in my VMs.
Velma, it's normal from math. I know who killed Brenda.
Oh my God, who?
I left you 6 more VMs.
So I guess what I'm saying is I don't know who killed Brenda.
Damn it, Norville, you're wasting my time. If I can't convince people I didn't kill Brenda by tomorrow, I'm going to be arrested.
I know, but I also know how to find out.
Yeah, she's gonna be arrested because she found the dumbest two policemen with the most arbitrary rules to solve crimes. What?
Only every day of my life. On TV shows, the malt shop owner is always a friendly black man or a spicy and meatball Italian. So you're like, oh, the kids come here for the folksy wisdom. But Sophie has no wisdom, just a lot of t-shirts with puns about wine.
Exactly.
So there's an obsession in, labeling, oh, it has to be this nationality. Like right now she's talking about the sidekick, like has to be a black man or a nice Italian. I don't know, like what is with this need of labeling this? Like, is nationality really that much of an issue? Or why is she so obsessed with this subject? That's just the only question I have. Let's continue.
Actually, I think it has something to do with drugs, which I hate. So, I had one of my reporters
What?
at the school newspaper investigate Spooners. Guess
What is that link?
which one?
I knew that he was not a stoner, but I didn't know he hated
So I gave
drugs.
Brenda my camera to photograph anything suspicious there. And she said she got a picture of something weird in the bathroom, but didn't say what.
Wait, so you think?
No, I know Brenda was murdered to keep that photograph from getting out.
Holy crap! Sophie just got a new camera, which I know we can't afford.
Hashtag get my new camera out of my bag, Mom.
But what if she didn't buy it? What
popularity.
If I can find your camera on Sophie, I'd solve Brenda's murder and send Sophie to jail. It's a win-win.
Or maybe we could find the camera together?
Together? Oh.
Oh yeah, just because it's mine. But also your hallucinations. I could maybe help.
Oh, okay. Phew. I thought you were, like, suggesting a date.
A date? You wish.
This is going really slowly for me. I'm not getting the jokes. Am I old? Is this a thing? Am I too old to get the jokes?
Holy mother of God.
Yes, it's true. Sophie photographs babies dressed up as vegetables. It's our dirty little secret, but that's how she
What
reported
jokes?
babies.
Yeah, I'm like,
But if this is a normal
Is-
camera,
are there supposed to be jokes that I'm just not getting? Oh, that would be creepy.
Is someone trying to solve a mystery?
Okay, the hallucinations with the hands are pretty creepy.
heart attack!
Velma, what is this? Did you eat all the gummy vitamins again?
Damn it, Aman! Can't you see that she's trying to solve a mystery?
There you go. Get it all out.
Yep, okay. Oh boy. Still
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. I thought you killed Brenda because she figured out the secret to your diner's popularity.
I get that, but there isn't any secret to it. Just good food, great tunes, and I let teens have sex in the bathroom.
And I'm sorry I didn't believe
Oh.
your hallucinations. But Velma, I
What?
tell you this, your mother didn't go missing because you solved the mystery. She left us.
La 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 la. No, she didn't. Something bad happened to her, and it's my fault. Because if Mom just left us, it means she didn't love us, which is insane. Sure, you were a huge jerk, Dad, but I was.
Yeah, you were not a jerk. Yeah. What?
My idea juice!
Oh God, Mom wasn't taken. She left because she hated us.
Yes. So you can stop feeling guilty about your mystery.
And you can start changing your personality to fit in and
That's
avoid
horrible.
Brendan. Woohoo!
That's horrible what I just saw.
No, you're right. It's time to stop feeling guilty and move on.
Oh, it's time to stop feeling guilty. What? She felt guilty for like 30 seconds. And she just ate another fry from the garbage. Ugh.
Are you an exchange student from a more sexually liberated country?
No, it's Velma. I'm just unburdened by the belief I caused my mother to go missing.
Well, now that you're not a total dog, you want to hang out at Splinter's Mall shop later?
Yes, because I'm just a normal, well-adjusted teen now, like all of you.
She is.
My opinion's changed. Velma, do you like playing cards? Because I'm calling it bullshit. This outfit is clearly just a ploy to make us think you're not a brain-removing serial killer anymore.
No, it's not.
I thought this was a hallucination. I thought it was a.
My fellow
They just
populars,
chopped
yes,
some guy's
underneath
leg
this
off.
banging new Luke, Velma is still the fashionably challenged loser we depend on for group projects. But last night, we spoke. And yes, while it was awful, I learned this is not a creature capable of murder. Nay, it is just a scared little boy who wants our friendship.
Oh no, Daphne's angry. Okay.
Perfect.
Well, well, well.
Now comes a little.
Well, well, well.
I suppose this is supposed to be a joke. The toilet joke. This is gonna take longer, I suppose.
Well,
Oh,
well,
she was
Whatever
part of the
this is, can
crew.
you just get to it? Class is starting.
I have a whole speech. Fine, I'll just skip to the main part. Well, guess what, Velma? If you want my boyfriend, you can have him.
Boyfriend? You think I want Fred? I mean, sure, if someone was like, want to see a naked picture of Fred? I'd be like, hubba hubba. But I'd say that about anyone. LeBron, Helen Mirren, a mummy.
dating for a year and he still won't even take his pants off.
A year? You gay?
I haven't heard that rumor. I have heard rumors about other people.
Yeah, we've all heard those rumors.
Anyway,
Okay,
Fred's
so
self-conscious about his
he's
body,
on-
he kicks
he's-
everyone out of the bathroom at Spooner's malt shop.
He's
when
in
he
the
has to use
closet?
it.
I'm not getting this one. I'm not really getting this one. I mean, they're trying to portray. Sorry, I'm gonna stop it here again. Also, so they're trying to portray him like he doesn't want to have sex with Daphne. I already said it. Like racist, privileged. He's got daddy issues. But for some reason, he just helped Velma. Like he defended her. So okay, I suppose this is good. But I don't know if he defending Velma in the end it's going to be because he's got some sort of ulterior motive. Because if he's the white guy, then he's obviously gonna have to be a douchebag, right? I'm kind of sensing this is gonna happen because I don't understand how out of nothing he just started to even remembering her name. So I suppose this is gonna happen. Maybe, I don't know.
By God. Norville!
Hey, I was rethinking our friendship this morning, and maybe it's healthy.
No time! Drive to your friend's house!
I'll get my windbreak.
Okay.
Why would Fred kill Brenda just because she photographed him in the bathroom?
Why wouldn't he? If I were a rich white dude, I'd
Oh
kill
right,
Brenda
because he's
and
trying
kill
to
you.
avoid that.
Are we
Sorry.
waiting for my camera trigger potentially fatal hallucinations? Though saving Fred from death would make for a great college essay.
My hallucinations have stopped. Once I realized solving mysteries didn't cause my mom to go missing, I no longer felt the guilt that triggered them.
Okay, but have you given any thought
In
to
record
other
time
ways to
because
make
it
Fred
hasn't
solve
even
this
been the 24 hours that the police gave her.
Attack my back! Falling off a fence!
Stop, I'll be fine.
Velma, did you fall?
No, I'm cool and graceful like a swan.
Okay, because it really sounded like you fell.
The jokes take too long. The jokes take too long. They elongate the jokes and they're not funny anymore.
What?
I'm bored.
Norville, get off my job and let me solve this mystery. Oh God, I'm starting to hallucinate.
You just said those were over.
Well, I guess I needed more than 3 minutes online to make a mental health diagnosis, didn't I?
My point.
Wait, this isn't so bad.
No, it's not bad, Velma. But it's going to be!
Velma, can you hear me? Just remember these hallucinations are only in your head, so focus on what I'm saying.
You're not saying anything.
I know! I'm kind of drawing a blank right now.
Okay, like I said, the hallucinations are pretty cool.
Here it comes. The big one.
Stop! You can't die!
Why? I'm weird and no one likes me.
That's not true. I like you. Like.
Wait, what?
What?
No, you don't. You're like a brother to me. That's hilarious.
Really?
Wait, Norville.
I mean, I'm not saying that she cannot have a fan or something, but that it has to be Norville. Okay.
That's perfect. One more time should do it. Make it super cringy.
You're the main character in all my dreams.
Okay, stop. I'm peeing.
No, she's back.
Norville.
Because
it
she's the main
worked.
character
Who
in
knew
all
you were
his
so
dreams.
Yes, it's hilarious. I'm the funniest man alive. This is not what I need right now.
Bingo.
So there's the camera.
These are just Krista hooking up with. Damn, Krista, get it. But why does Fred have the camera?
Because, Velma, Brenda also photographed this.
Wait, your secret is you're hairless? If I was hairless, I'd literally wear a bikini to school every day.
Not hairless, Velma. I haven't finished going through puberty yet. I'm a late bloomer. How else are my features so boyishly delicate? But father says
So-
they'll laugh.
Okay.
Unquestioned leader that I am
So-
meant to be.
Not only is he all the things, he's also a late bloomer.
Brenda and her stupid camera left me no choice but the unthinkable.
Oh no.
It's okay. I'm just gonna do to you what I did to Brenda.
But did he really remove a brain?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh.
You saved my life. You're not terrible cops after all.
They assumed you were a package thief.
It worked out, didn't it?
Okay, well, I proved my innocence. Can I go? I'd like to wash Fred's
Yeah,
red
because
blood
you know
off my
this is
hands.
all solved immediately.
You're free to go, but we're taking credit for the arrest. Linda lost her taser on a loop-de-loop roller coaster last week, so we need a win.
Wait, you think I killed Brenda?
You just said you were gonna do to me what you did to her.
I meant pay you to keep quiet. I'm innocent. I'm too much of a boss to kill someone.
I'd laugh, Fred. If I wasn't standing next to this secret comedian over here. Man, if I found humor attractive, I would be all over you right now. Oh well.
Yeah, I can understand that. She has
So
absolutely
you
no
longer feel
humor.
guilty for your mom's disappearance. Why do you think you hallucinated? The rules feel a bit muddy.
Muddy? Oh, sorry I'm not a drunk on the verge of losing custody like every other woman solving murders these days. Clearly I hallucinated because I do still feel guilty. As annoyed as I was, in my heart, I
Oh, she
know
never
I
opened the
was
present?
supposed to have left. It was my mystery solving that caused her disappearance. But after catching Fred, I'm back, baby. I'm gonna find my mom or die trying. Yeah, that
What's
is
with the
one mystery
roaches?
I don't want to solve, right?
Yeah.
Velma, you should see this.
Ugh.
That's one of those cliches according to CinemaSins. Holy shit, another one.
And she also has no brain!
Okay. So a second body. Ah. Okay, so I I can't remember a single joke. Oh yeah, I think they call her Steve Harvey. And she has no brain. And that's it. I probably will remember more later. I don't know. I think it was very heavy on, the stereotypes. You know, um, I already mentioned them. I mean, like, Velma the victim, Daphne the bitch, and the bad girl, by the way. Orville is very different from Shaggy. And, Shaggy in the old Scooby, and there's no fucking Scooby Doo. Sorry, not that they should fuck Scooby Doo. The thing is, he's not even. There's not even a dog here. Okay, so there's not even a dog here. I don't even. Yeah. I really wasn't that into the jokes, and I wasn't really that into the conversation. I think that it was trying to be like intellectually elevated, like, I don't know, maybe Horseman Bojack or Rick and Morty. That really all the comedy in those shows are because of the dialogues per se, and they can be very clever and very funny at the same time. But here, I think they were trying to get to that kind of comedy, like Rick and Morty or Horseman. But no, I mean, at least I don't know if this is because I am not American, and probably I am not, I'm not that savvy about many cultural things here. So probably some of the jokes just fell flat for me. I'm not sure if this is it. The thing is that I think it was very heavy handed on the nationality things, and on the stereotypes, not so much the nationalities. I think this is more about the stereotypes. The white boy that is a douchebag, a racist, late bloomers, and obviously because he's a late bloomer, he's got daddy issues because daddy wants real men. Um, so okay, so right now we know that Fred did not kill the first girl, but there's a second body. So obviously this is gonna continue. I kind of thought also that I don't know. I know that we love uh, in we love gore in cartoons, and probably I wouldn't be complaining about some random dude getting his leg chopped off if I were watching Rick and Morty, because I would have expect that out of nothing to happen. Um, because that's the show, and that's probably one of the things that make the show what it is. But in this case, like in a school and all that, it seems a bit offbeat, maybe. Um, like, like they just chopped a guy's leg off. What I thought was kind of dark was when she remembered what actually happened to her mom, that it was not all games and ooh a juice. And when I saw the juice, like the magic juice or whatever, I thought like, well, that's an alcohol. That's like a whiskey bottle, and it was. So yeah, her like poking out her mom's eye and then making her use a glass eye and then like making her an alcoholic. It's really dark. It I think this is going to be the darkest issue of this show. Um, the hallucinations were kind of creepy. I think the only good thing about this show would be the hallucinations. They were really creepy. Like feeling hands going in like in your skin. It kind of made me think of The Mummy. You know, the Brendan Fraser movies where the scarabs will go underneath the skin. It kind of made me think of that. So I think the only good thing about the show were the hallucinations. That's it. That's my opinion. And now, about the main characters, obviously we all okay. So I'm over the fact that there's no Scooby Doo here. I don't care about the other dog, the Scrappy Doo. Like he can get lost. Um, but now, yeah, Velma was supposed to be the brainy one. So of course they couldn't take this off the character. She has to be the brains. She is very analytical. She is very logical. At least this is what I remember from the old shows, that she was the brains. Um, like the science kind of brain, but obviously all of them except for Shaggy will try to work their way to solve the mystery, and Shaggy will kind of help them by luck. He will do something stupid by running away afraid with Scooby, and some they will push this button that opened the secret door, and this is the reason why he was part of the show. He will get to these things out of sheer luck, and the other ones were the ones doing the thinking. Here, what I see is that Orville is getting now the brains that used to belong to Fred, I guess, because Fred here is a no brain, okay? He will probably would be manipulative to a point, like he was paying people out to get his way. But he seems to be pretty dumb. They are, you know, using the stereotype that he's a blonde, white, privileged man. Um, he's obviously rich, and I think he was really heavy-handed. On the other hand, Norville, I don't know what to think about this change. I don't know what to think about this change. He seemed kind of slow, in my opinion. And he's infatuated with Velma. I see no issue here. I mean, in the end, that's not Shaggy anymore. He's just another guy that dressed like Shaggy. I couldn't ever compare them. And they are really making this like he's against drugs. He's not a stoner. He's not a stoner. He's not a stoner. Like they are really making that like very obvious here. I can't say it's an unlikable character because he was not. I think from all of them, he was from my point of view, the least unlikable character, because he does help till a certain point where he doesn't help, like he doesn't speak. But he does kind of have this positive impact on Velma. So I would say he's a good character from what you can rescue of here. And now Daphne, on the other hand, is the bad girl, a bitch, the popular girl. She used to be good friends with Velma, but she got popular and then she started to behave this way. So, the, this is what I see from the characters. But now about the way that this universe takes itself, like, is trying to be very meta, but it's also kind of heavy-handed. And this were only 25 minutes and 19 seconds because it's supposed to be 25:57, but I just stopped it. And in these 25 minutes, I think it was very heavy-handed on many things, but at the other thing, on the other side, it was very lackluster. Like the jokes were flat. Like characters are very one-dimensional. This is what I mean for the kind of shows that are supposed to be made for HBO series, like Game of Thrones, as one example, but we have The Sopranos and we have many other shows where it was more about the character development. And here, everything is just so one dimensional. It's uninviting would be the word. It doesn't really make me want to know the characters more at all. I don't want to know more about Velma because she's going to continue doing these stupid jokes. I don't want to continue knowing more about Fred because they already pointed out what a dirtbag he is. I want to know about Velma's, what's Daphne's mothers are, because they are like, they needed two characters to make them one direction because one of them wouldn't be able to do it. Is this also a criticism to the system, like policemen bad because they are racist too because of all the issues in America? So I think the messages are just too on the face. It's just too much, too on the face. And it is pretty cringe. Like, this video is it really that cringe worthy? And guys, yes, it really is. You know, you are sometimes used to, when you're watching a TV series or a movie, that something's gonna happen. And here, the only thing that happened is that two girls appeared with no brains. And that's it. There was, and the mother became an one-eyed alcoholic. It's this is the first episode. Now I understand sometimes shows are not so good on the first episode, so sometimes you have to give them a chance. So I'm gonna watch the second episode. Why would you do that? People would wonder. Because I'm gonna give it a chance. Like I said, some shows are difficult to pass from the first episodes. For example, and people is gonna kill me over this, but Dark, the German series, so good. It's such a good series. But I couldn't get past the first 3 episodes because it was so dark, right? And I was supposed to understand it was gonna be dark, but it was just too slow a beginning. But after I got past the 3rd episode, I was in for a really good ride. But I had to give it not once, twice. I had to give it 2 chances at really growing in me. Okay? So sometimes shows suck on their first chance. Some others only have the first episode to be really good. So anyway, Do I recommend you guys watching it? Only if you really want to regret it later and say, why did I spend 25 minutes in it? Um, I can even tell you the only voice I remember is this Kelly girl's voice. But the other voices, are they famous? I mean, are these famous people speaking? Because they didn't even leave a lasting impression on their voice, and sometimes the voices do have a specific tone, something that makes you remember. For example, if I mention Rick and Morty, you definitely remember those voices, or Bugs Bunny, you immediately get the voice. Here, not a single character stands out for their voice or personality given to the voice. I don't know. I think Seth MacFarlane could come and give them a few lessons. Or I don't know. Is he related to this? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm like, I'm sorry I cannot get any more reaction to this because there's really nothing much to react. Like I said, it was pretty boring. And besides, the boring part is like, and I try not to that much because I thought it would be too much, but I really wanted to roll my eyes as back to my head as much as I could because it really wasn't really exciting at all. Anyway, so this was the first Velma reaction. I am really just gonna watch the second, and if it doesn't get any better from there, I really don't think I'm gonna be wasting my time in it, and I'm just gonna like call it quits. Unless it's really that bad, because sometimes things can be so bad that they're good. So that might be it. So maybe that will be the chance that I will give it. Maybe it's so bad that's good, you know? And then you're just watching it for the fuck of it, for the sake of just laughing at something that is really bad. The thing here is that it's so bad that you don't even feel like laughing at it. And that's kind of weird, okay? Because, for example, when you're watching The Room, there's a point where it just gets so absurd that you start just fucking laughing at it. And here, you don't even feel like laughing at how bad it is. Because it's not that it's so bad, it's just that it's kind of bland. It's trying to be edgy, it's trying to be meta, it's trying to be woke all at the same time, and it just doesn't fit anywhere. So I don't see the target audience. I don't see the type of comedy. Like, is this a specific type of comedy that I am not getting? I don't know who's this addressed to, and in all honesty, I don't even feel interest in solving any of the mysteries now. I don't know. Anyway, I'll watch the second episode. Thank you for sticking. I'll see you in the next episode. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you will really help me if you did. Anyway, thank you and goodbye. Bye-bye. Stop. Yes, stop.